What's going on, everyone? Journalist is back for another AEW pay-per-view review for your entertainment viewing consumption. Here to review Dynasty. I'm not going to waste too much time with the intro. Don't worry, y'all know I'll be going off on a tangent. What I think about Dynasty? It sucked. I don't know which pay-per-view was worse, this or Revolution. I didn't really hate Revolution. I thought Revolution was like a smooth 5 out of 10 average show. This pay-per-view was the exact opposite. I feel like half the card didn't need to be on the show. There are some matches on this show that would have been best served for Dynamite or Collision. The main event is probably one of the worst matches I've ever seen in my fucking life. You're gonna hear me say that often about Arkham Inmate Clan Bros matches. Garbage, consistent, back-to-back, constant filth. I don't know why Tony keeps the championship on this nigga. I don't know why Tony keeps on allowing this fool to run around with the world championship in a briefcase. I don't understand why Tony will allow his top championship to be hidden away for almost a full year because he thinks this dumb fuck is gonna save the company. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. We're gonna jump straight into it. First match, Will Ospreay versus Kevin Knight for the Owen Cup. It's the first match of the Owen Cup tournament. Listen, as I said before, I'm looking at it right now. Kevin Knight is great in the ring. He's great in the ring, and the match was good. This was a good match. I think Kevin Knight is talented. He's a very talented brother. I actually really like Kevin Knight. I just don't care. I don't care. There's no interesting story going into it. I understand it's for the Owen. I get that, but I don't care. I don't give a shit. There's no build to get Kevin Knight to this level at all. There's no build. There's nothing here. They just rushed him into the spot because he chose AEW over WWE, and Tony wants to reward him in the short term. Again, I have faith that maybe they can do right by Kevin Knight, but now with this booking team, he starts to get amazing reactions. Does Kevin Knight from the crowd? This brother has it.
Offense there.
I see a bright future for Kevin Knight. There's something special about this brother, man. He's special. He has it. But I don't believe in Tony Khan to capitalize on his talent and potential. He counters the Styles Clash into a DDT into the ramp. This guy was hooping. He was hooping Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay can barely have a bad match. Rarely. It's really rare when I don't enjoy a Will Ospreay match. Hidden Blade to conclude a pretty good match. It was fun as shit. I'm gonna give this match an 8 out of 10. As I said before, I'm impressed with Kevin Knight. He's doing some good shit. Now, what we need to do, Tony, is start to develop his character. What we need to do, Willie Washington, DC, and RJ Village, is start to develop his mic skills. We need to hear Kevin Knight explain to us what he wants, why he's here, and what he wants to accomplish in AEW. Get him on the mic in the middle of the ring and let him talk and set him up to feud with a top heel on the roster. Personally, I do Kevin Knight versus Kyle Fletcher. And whoever wins that match gets to go after Adam Cole's TNT Championship. Spoiler alert, Kyle Fletcher's gonna win that match and take off the championship from Adam Cole. That's what I'm doing. Next match, Syndicate versus the Stumps. First match that I'm gonna say that did not need to be on the pay-per-view. Listen, Kevin Knight and Will Ospreay, that match was so good that I don't mind that being on the pay-per-view. You gotta get Will Ospreay on the pay-per-view. He's the biggest babyface in the company. I get it. This shit should have been on Dynamite. This shit could have main evented Dynamite. This shit could have been on Collision for all I care. What's going on with this tag team division? I don't fucking know. I don't understand it. Ever since you took the titles off of Public Party, I kept hearing the Hurt Syndicate's gonna improve the tag team division. Who in the hell in this division do you believe that can take down these monsters? Black Thanos and Black Darkseid. Who? Could have been the Hounds of Hell. But Buddy's fucking injured because that dumbass ring back in Australia, and Brody's getting jobbed out every week. So there is no tag team currently that is believable enough to take down the Hurt Syndicate. I don't give a shit about this match. I did watch it because it's the Hurt Syndicate, and I love the Hurt Syndicate. But Lil Bill comes out to no pop. At least it's not Jericho's shitty thing, but good God, these guys suck. What happened to Lil Bill? I actually like Big Bill. I like him. This story is inspiring on how he was at rock bottom and he has rose to the top. Why aren't we using that and adding that to Big Bill's character to make him a mega babyface? We want to like him. He's good in the ring. He can talk on the mic. He's likable. Even as a heel, he's likable. We need to start doing more with Lil Bill, okay? Until then, I'm not calling him fucking Big Bill. I'm calling him Lil Bill. Audience is dead for Token Keith. Who cares? We hurt people.
We hurt people. We hurt.
The Hurt Syndicate arise to a dead tag team division, but the over is Rover. I love it. I can't hold it. Shelton launches Token Keith into the air to the massacre. At this point, mid-JF helps Bobby Lashley regain control over Lil Bill. I don't think Lashley needed his help, but okay. Leading to the Syndicate, tearing apart Token Keith for the win. Again, the match wasn't horrendously bad. It wasn't. I just didn't care. 5 out of 10. Hurt Syndicate carried. Please throw credible teams for the Syndicate to actually feud with, please. What's the tag team that's going to take down the Hurt Syndicate? You let me know, because I have no fucking idea. Next match, yet another match that did not need to be on the goddamn card. Mercedes Monae versus Julia Hart for the Women's Own Cup. Now, I would care about this if it was for the TBS Championship. That's what this, we should have been at this match, to be honest with you. I don't know why they haven't booked this shit yet. This is what Hart should be chasing after, is the title that she truly never lost, because she had to drop it because she was hurt to Willow. So why isn't Julia Hart trying to reclaim gold that she never lost? I don't get it. Hart's entrance is fucking awesome. I love Julia Hart. She's great. I'm a huge fan of Julia Hart. Her theme is great. Her presentation is good, but this should have been on Dynamite. No pop for CE Blows. She looks great. She's gorgeous as always as Mercedes, but no pop. She botches a spot, does Mercedes on the rope, and the audience let her have it.
Mercedes, slippery. People can boo all they want. They should.
For botching. Uh-oh. Nice looking submission from Hart. I really like Hart in this match. I thought she looked pretty decent. She was outmaneuvering the hell out of Mercedes. She's getting a great pop from the crowd by reversing Mercedes' submission.
Harless is cinched in!
I was like, if you don't push this goddamn woman, if I'm booking the show, if I'm booking AEW right now, I'm pushing the fuck out of Julia Hart. She's gonna be at the top of my card. I don't give a fuck. Julia's great. I think Julia's fantastic. She does need work. I do think she's just a bit too green, just a bit. But if you can iron out those edges and actually have a performance center for your fucking company, Tony Khan, maybe you wouldn't have problems like this. I don't know why AEW doesn't have a performance center. I would use ROH as developmental. That's exactly what the fuck I'm doing. Roll up for the win for Mercedes. This match, surprisingly, wasn't that bad. I'm gonna give it a good 6 out of 10. Wasn't a bad match. Hart should have won in yet another predictable match. Her spinner belt is so fucking ugly. Holy shit, keep those titles away from Mercedes, Tony. Don't you dare fucking think about it. Don't you think about it. Matches or whatever. Should have been on Dynamite. Next match, Dick Riders. Ravioli, Hairball, Emo, Useless, and the Pac-Man versus Rated FT PG-13 for the Trios title. So, I love it when the audience sings Edge's and Orton's themes when they're walking to the ring. It's a beautiful thing to witness. The Dick Riders arrived. No pop.
Fly, but it's pretty good from the Philadelphia faithful here. The point I was about to make.
Exactly, no pop. As always, but they're over, right? Fuck out of here. It's a canon event for the audience to not give a shit about anything Dick Riders rated. You can tell from the energy of the audience every time these assholes come out that they do not care. It's dead quiet. Here comes the sickos. Oh, it's because they're scared of the Dick Riders, Drono. That's why they're not responding to them. Yeah, okay, whatever helps you sleep at night. Whatever the fuck helps you sleep at night. I don't give a shit. No pop, as I said before, they come through a garage door trying to look all hard and tough. Fuck this long entrance. I skipped this match. This is my first skip of the night. I didn't give a fuck. I cannot watch 2 Dick Riders matches in one night. I don't care about this bullshit. Useless, Knees, whoever, I forgot who it was, for the win. And Black Ops should be the one to take the trio championships off the Dick Riders. Oh my God, the Combat Clan is so ass. Dax, the dull axe handle. Snaps. And Pile Driver's the coping edge. I'm like, why? Why? Why Pile Drive someone who has been trying to help you against the Dick Riders? The Dick Riders literally kidnapped you multiple times and tortured you and the Rock and Roll Express. Why are you turning on Edge? I don't understand it. I didn't get that. He's so salty he lost. Cass says no to the heel turn, but they both Shatter Machine to Edge and Cobra anyway. Cementing their heel turn. This part I liked. This part I actually didn't mind it. They power driver his ass again into the chair. They then concerto him like multiple times. That's what he gets for putting back-to-back stinkers with the inmate. That's what he gets. Both back-to-back garbage matches with the Arkham inmate. He deserves his ass beatings. Matter of fact, he probably deserves more. This is a really decent heel turn. I actually liked it. I saw it coming, no diddy, but I didn't mind how it was executed. I liked it. The only thing that this is gonna kind of be a little bit weird is we're obviously setting up FTR versus Edge and Christian. Christian is one of the most dastardly, nastiest, despicable heels in history, in the history of wrestling. How in the hell are we going to turn him babyface? How? He makes fun of people's dead, deceased parents 24/7. How are we gonna take someone like that and turn him babyface? Or is just him and Edge just gonna work together for the greater good? I guess they're gonna have to attack Christian next. Again, they're gonna have to explain that, and I'm assuming they're not gonna explain it very well because it's Tony Khan booking. Concerto him again. I'm starting to like heel FTR. They crashing the fuck out.
Not again! What an impact on him.
They mock Edge's broken neck, and they fuck off. Finally, some good shit. Match was garbage. I'm not even gonna bother watching it. I don't care. I don't care about the Trios Tag Team Championships. I don't care about the Dick Riders, and I don't care about rated FTPG-13. I'm glad it's over. FTR both turning heel was the right decision. Dax turning heel by himself will make no sense because Cash would just flounder. Both of them turning heel for me works. I don't mind it. We're gonna get at least an all right match at All In. If Edge can, I don't know, deliver a 2-star match. I don't think the way he be moving lately, I don't ever want to see Edge wrestle again. I ain't gonna hold you. I want to see Christian. I don't want to see Edge, but we'll see. This is some decent shit. I ain't gonna hold you. Next match, and that match that actually deserved to be on the fucking card. Timeless Tony Storm. Timeless Tony Storm versus the Mega Sus, Megan Bayne, for the Women's World Heavyweight Championship. This is a good match. I dare say this might have been my favorite match of the night. I ain't gonna hold you. This or the Kenny Omega Triple Threat are the two matches I do recommend you guys go watch. This was some good shit, man. I love Tony Storm, man. Why is Chrysler teaming with the Mega Sus? Has this been explained at all? I mean, they both look great. They're gorgeous ladies, beautiful ladies. But I don't understand it. The creative team has not explained this random fucking team up. God damn, White Queen mind control going on. Where's Dr. Umar at, man? Holy shit. Tony is on her rocking-ish. She has like a nice little training montage because they're in Philly. She comes out with Jesus Christ, Luther! And she uses Luther's body to do like a DDT. She look great. Tony's a fucking hooper. Chrysler licks Tony again. I was like, God damn. She starts pulling him. Marina interferes, interfering. Luther kidnaps Chrysler with his horny ass. And Bayne doesn't even like try to help her. He got his tongue out and shit, carrying her to the back. You know what he trying to do.
Lick that pussy good, motherfucker.
Nasty slam for the top rope from Tony. The Mega Sus took a very scary bump. I was like, oh my God, I hope she's okay. Holy smokes by Shivani. Shut up.
Our Nigel, holy smokes.
Terrible fucking commentary team. Love Taz though. Hip attack onto the Mega Sus, but she no-sells it anyway. Tony says fuck that and sits her ass back down with 3 hip attacks. Storm 0, Bayne kicks out at 1. I was like, okay, now this is how you book a monster of a woman. Just copy what they're doing with Jacob Fatu and do it Megan Bayne. I was like, okay, I was enjoying this shit. Bayne is great. Megan Bayne is fantastic. I would not be against if they put the championship on Megan Bayne. I would not have been against it. I think Megan Bayne is the future of the women's division. I think Megan Bayne is one of the best female wrestlers in the company. I really enjoy Megan Bayne wrestling. I think she's great, man. I love Megan Bayne. In ring, we just need to start developing her character a bit more. Once we do that, we got a complete main event package. Let's get it, Tony. Don't fuck this up. Roll-up victory for Storm, which concluded a 9 out of 10 match. This shit was hitting my system like crack, nigga. This is what I expected from a pay-per-view. Best match by far. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna give this a 10 out of 10. Why? Because I can. This is probably my first ever 10 out of 10 AEW match. I feel like Uncle Grunkle Dave Meltzer in this bitch. I love this match. It's fantastic. Matter of fact, I'm about to go rewatch this match after the review. I ain't gonna hold you. That's how good this match was. But my question is, why would you build up Bayne as this top monster just to immediately feed her to the women's world heavyweight champion? Why would you do that? The booking makes no sense, Tony. You build Megan Bayne up as this unstoppable monster and she immediately loses to Tony. I don't know why. I would have had a fuck finish and I would have had part 2 take place a double or nothing. They did protect her. I'll give them that. So I'm not really mad over it, but I really did not want to see Megan Bayne take a pin this early. She is a gem that you have to protect. You gotta protect her. If Athena isn't the one to take the TBS championship off of Mercedes, I'm choosing Megan Bayne. I'm a big Megan Bayne supporter on this channel. Next match, yet another match. You know, I love both guys. Love Fletcher and I love Brisco. This did not need to be on the fucking show. This should have been the main event of Dynamite. This should have been the main event of Dynamite. This was a pay-per-view level match. I'll give them that. But no, Fletcher versus Brisco, round 4. 4. Holy shit, Tony. Can't you book anything else with these guys? God, again, I fuck with Fletcher's theme. Shit sounds like some damn Doom music, like we're about to rip and tear or some shit. I'm not feeling the pink fit. Much prefer red for Kyle Fletcher, but he looks like he took the fucking super soldier serum. This guy is shredded to the gills. Physically, Fletcher has one of, if not the best physique in all of wrestling. This dude, man, he looks like a world champion. He wrestles like he could be a world champion. We need to start working on his character, start working on his mic skills, his storytelling. Then we got something. We got something that I'm pretty sure WWE would kill to have in their fucking roster. I'm telling you, man. Really feels like Tony just didn't know how to load to show up with shit people wanted to see. So he just tacked on Owen Cup matches to fill out the card. That's what it feels like to me. Proto Man tags Brisco. I was like, let's get it. I know this is going to be a good match. It's Fletcher and Brisco. They're going to deliver a good match at the very least. Phallus is on commentary again. I had to deal with Phallus on Collision. I got to deal with Phallus again. Holy shit. Fletcher powerbombs Mark into the railing. I was like, yeah, this is going to be a massacre. Pray for Mark Brisco. Beautiful brain buster by Kyle Fletcher. But Brisco kicks out. His face is hilarious. When Phallus leaves the desk, like, you can literally hear when Phallus leaves the desk with his bald ass. Top rope brain buster for the win. I'm giving this match a 7.5 out of 10. Great match, but I'm tired of Fletcher and Brisco just constantly going at it. Can we please move both on to other feuds? That's why I'm not giving this anything higher than a 7.5. I've seen this shit already multiple times. It was a great match, but I'm giving it a 7.5 out of 10. I want to see these guys feud with somebody else. There's no story going into this. It's just another match. It's just a fucking wrestling match. Good one at that, but no story for me to care about. And Fletcher drools and crashes the fuck out.
2 phenomenal matches.
Again, what are we doing, Brisco? I love Mark Brisco. Why aren't we giving Mark Brisco more tangible shit to do? You made him job out to Chris Jericho. He's been meandering around, losing. If you see Mark Brisco in a tournament, he's taking the L. He will take the L. And I adore Mark Brisco. I want more from Mark Brisco. I do. But god damn, next match, the bathroom break match. Oh my god, the Bandit versus the Naked Mole Rat, Chris Jericho, for the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight title. The fact that Chris Jericho is still performing in 2025. The fact that Chris Jericho still fucking wrestling this year. The fact that Tony Khan has kept the Ring of Honor World title on him all this time. The fact that Chris Jericho gets a fucking pay-per-view spot over deserving wrestlers like Hobbs and Wardlow, Willow, and MJF. It's fucking disgusting. The sooner Tony Khan stops putting this old, washed up, caved in chest looking amoeba motherfucker on television, is the sooner AEW will be able to heal and maybe recover some ratings. You literally see someone in the audience facepalm over this complete horse shit that we're about to go over. I skipped through this shit. I watched a bit of it because it's a pay-per-view and this is a review, but I gotta say my sanity. I did not watch the full thing. Jericho's big ass is like a fucking white blood cell. Look at this goddamn nigga's chest. It looks like what the niggas on that whole movie poster was looking inside of. Looking inside of Chris Jericho's chest. My God, it's caved in. He looks up, he holds up the Nicky Morat for like 4 minutes straight. It was really impressive. I don't hate the Bandit. I quite like him, actually. He's fun to watch at times. But I just think he's so much better than this trash, feces Jericho feud. Shit, Doctor Strange, the multiverse of madness. Nah, nigga. More like Chris Jericho and the vortex of trashness. That's what's going on here. He makes the Bandit's moms cry and steals the camera. What an evil germ this motherfucker is. Token stump her eyes. I was like, good Lord. But anti-gravity shows up. Who? I don't know. You tell me. He borrows the stump and Jericho grabs a bat. He clocks the Bandit with it behind the ref's back. Such a shitty spot. So fucking slow and dumb. And he retains.
Oh my God, he looks the best.
When I saw that shit, I was like, Tony, how much did you sniff to book this shit? I was losing my goddamn mind. I was losing it, but then I saw Aubrey, Ed, and Eddie, like she's talking to the Bandit's mom. Now, mind you, the ref counted to 3. When the ref counts to 3, the match is over. There is no changing the finish unless by some grace of God, the ref looks at the Tron and sees some fuckery going down and restart the match. But I don't think I've ever seen no shit happen like that before. So she's talking to Bandit's mom and allows her to come to ringside because she's telling the ref that Jericho's stupid ass cheated and hit the Bandit with the bat. So I was under the impression that, like, okay, once the ref counts to 3, nigga, the match is decided and there's no more bullshit going on. But for some reason, the creative team is testing my patience and logic by allowing this buffoonery to even happen. She finds the bat, does Ed and Eddie, and the match gets restarted. Now, Ed and Eddie isn't even a ref in the match. The other white bald dude is the fucking ref. But for some reason, they allowed her to restart the match. It makes no fucking sense. 21 plex, and the Bandit finally slays Senior Citizen, and Chevy must have been thinking about Bayne when calling it, because holy shit.
21 plex! 21 plex!
He was moaning like a motherfucker, I swear. Jericho, fuck him. Thank the Lord, it's over. Why is the Ring of Honor Championship being defended on an AEW pay-per-view when we have an upcoming Ring of Honor pay-per-view that they could have just do the match there? By the way, if you want me to review the upcoming Ring of Honor pay-per-view, I'm gonna need 150 likes. 150 likes. If y'all do that, I'll review the next Ring of Honor pay-per-view. But that's it. No more Ring of Honor pay-per-views after that. When you hit the like goal, I'll think about it. What a waste of a pay-per-view match this was. This should not have been in the card at all. No discussion. This is a waste of my goddamn time. Retire Chris Jericho. Please take your ass somewhere that is not on this planet. Take your ass to Uranus or something. Because that's exactly what he's doing to Tony. He's fucking Tony out of his own money. And he's fucking Tony by... Tony's just fucking stupid enough to allow this old fart to wrestle on his goddamn show. No one wants to see you anymore. Don't go to WWE. The only time I want to see his old ass in WWE is if he's going into the Hall of Fame. Other than that, fuck that shit. Next match, Cherry Garcia versus Cole for the TNT Championship. I was on my game. I was on my game. I was over here. I was not over here. I let the shit play in the background. I did not pay full attention to this because I don't care about this feud whatsoever. I watch Collision every week. Garcia is a terrible champion, or was a terrible champion. Thankfully, he lost the title. I have not been invested in him or his reign. I can't tell you one match, one storyline that he has been a part of that actually mattered. I can't tell you one match or storyline that I give a fuck about. They failed this man. They gave him the title just so that he won't run over to WWE and become a bigger star in NXT. No pop for Cherry Garcia. Shit is tragic.
He's gone through so much.
And his opponent.
Exactly, no pop.
God, he's so mid. I'm sure he's a nice guy. I'm talking about his character, not the person. The character is terrible. Big boom for the win for Cole. He wins the TNT title. I skipped through to the end. I won't hold you. I let it play in the background while I was playing Devil May Cry 1. Cole ended a garbage reign, but he's about to have a shitty one himself. That can't be saved. That title can't be saved. Give it back to Christian Cage. Just give it back to Cage. I'm glad he's a champion, but no, I don't care. This is one of the worst storylines in AEW. I'm glad it's over. Babyface versus babyface never works. Are they going to turn Garcia heel? Is that what comes next to him? Is he going to go into Guantanamo Bay and disappear to where Wardlow is and where Camille is? Is that what's going to happen? Cares. We'll see what they do with Adam Cole, but I'm calling it now. No one's going to give a shit. And I'm assuming Kyle Fletcher should be the one to take that championship off of Adam Cole. Give Cole a few months, let him go into All In with it. Let's see what he does. But to be honest with you, I have no faith. Next match, Omega versus Fastball versus Rebound for the International Championship. This is a good match. This is fun as fuck. I don't know if I like this or the Toni Storm Bayne match more. I'm not sure. To me, they're about equal. Maybe this match edges a bit, but there is a problem I had with this match. I'm gonna get to it when I get to it. Omega comes out with his banger Final Fantasy theme. This is the only match I was actually legitimately looking forward to, besides the Toni Storm one. I was actually looking forward to watching this. Fastball and Omega abuse Rebound's big, shiny, bald, black head.
Looking to take advantage.
I love it when he gets bullied for his big, bald head. I love that shit. Death Valley Driver from Rebound onto Omega. This match is starting to get good. Omega continues to abuse Rebound's shiny, bald head. He gets on commentary team just to get smacked by Fastball. I was like, let's go, Bailey. Beat his ass. Avalanche, One Winged Angel for the win for Kenny Omega. Probably the best match of the night. I do think it went a bit too long. That's the problem I had with it. I would have shaved off a good 5 to 6 minutes off of it. I think this was a 30-minute match. I think a good 23, 24, 25 would have been a nice sweet spot for it. This was easily the best match AEW's probably put on all year. I'm not gonna hold you. I had a lot of fun. A bit too long, but it didn't really get going until we hit like a good 8 minutes, 9 minutes, 10 minutes is when shit really started to kick it into the next gear. I'm gonna give this match an 8.5 out of 10. This would have been a 9 out of 10 if they would have shaved off a few minutes. That's why I prefer the Toni Storm match. Toni Storm match was perfectly long. It was perfect the way it was. I really feel like, and I heard this match did indeed go overtime. So, hey, at least there's that. Should have been the main event. This should have been the main event over the world title match. Omega looked winded as hell. After the match, he was begging for water. Okada came out. I was like, oh, fuck. Okada. Confronts Omega. Looks confused as always, does Okada. He's so shit. They go face to face, and I bet TK was blasting everywhere backstage looking at this. And Omega fucks off immediately. This is the only reason why Tony brought in Okada for this. For All In. He sacrificed the Continental Classic for Okada. He has been doing nothing with Okada this entire time. He is one of the worst champions in the company. His promo sucks. In ring, he sucks. If it's not Ospreay, he's garbage. He just phones it in. You can tell. He goes from Japan to America, probably Tuesday night, fucking Wednesday night. He's done wrestling, goes back to Japan. That's exactly what Okada's doing. He's barely on TV. I don't care about Okada. He sucks. Washed. And I don't give a fuck about Omega versus Okada. Listen, they're much older. They're in their mid-30s to early 40s. The matches, to me, it's not going to be as good as everyone's hyping it up to be. I don't care. Personally, I think Okada needs to lose that title, but we need to unify him. We got to unify him. Omega needs to beat Okada, unify the belts, and then we can move forward from that point. Main event. This is going to make the review 40 minutes long. I just know it. I know it. Oh, my God. The worst match of the night. The worst match of the night. The Arkham Inmate Clan Bros versus Swerve Strickland for the World Heavyweight Championship. I hate this match. I hate it. Was it better than Coping Edge versus the Inmate at Revolution? I think I hate both matches equally. They're both equally as bad. I'm gonna give this a 0 out of 10. Swerve couldn't save this. Swerve could not save this match. Swerve cannot lead this motherfucker into a good match. He can't do it. He can't. I don't even think Roman Reigns can give this current Moxley a good match. I don't even think Gunther can give this current Moxley a good match. Half the match is gonna be biting and busting niggas open and licking the blood. I hate John Moxley matches, and I hate John Moxley, not the person. I don't hate, what's his real name, John or something, like John Good, whatever. I don't hate him. I'm sure he's a nice guy, but I hate the character of John Moxley. I hate the storyline. I hate everything with it. I hate the fact that he's hogging the world title. I hate the fact that he's ruining the main event scene. I hate the fact that he's making baby faces in AEW obsolete because they all fucking suck because they can't beat him, because Tony wants Moxley to carry the title into God knows how long. So every baby face that steps up to Moxley is going to lose and look weak. He is going to trounce over every baby face Ospreay's our last hope. If it's not Ospreay, we're more likely gonna have to wait till October and Wrestle Dream for Darby to beat this motherfucker and take the goddamn title off of him. I ain't got time for that. July is the time. That's my birthday month. It'll be a beautiful gift to see the Arkham inmate lose that title during my birthday month. Tony, if you want to bless ya nigga and take the title off this Klansman, I would appreciate that. Swerve comes out with some Static Shock, Inspired Trons, and gear. Look lit. I love superhero Static Shock. So watch that shit a lot. Oh, when I was a kid, was it on 4Kids or some shit, Fox Kids? I used to watch that shit a lot when I was a kid. No pop for Clan Bros, the Arkham inmate. I mean, this is a pay-per-view where the crowd is at its most hottest, the most hype, and they did not react to the dumbass nigga Clan Bros.
John Moxley, and love him or hate him.
Exactly, no pop.
Maybe if you didn't put 10 matches on the card, Tony, maybe people have some energy, but it's Clan Bros, so no one gives a shit about him. He comes out, interferes, won that dumbass, nothing in the bank contract briefcase. The world title has been locked away in the briefcase for over half a year, and I'm supposed to be taking this shit seriously? Can someone explain to me why it's a good idea to hide the world title? Oh, but when someone beats Moxley, it's gonna be such a big thing when they finally take it out the case. No, it's not. No one's gonna care. I won't care. Oh, there's the world title. I haven't seen that shit in God knows how long. To me, Arkham inmate is not the world champion. It's Tony. Tony's what an AEW would heavyweight champion, not this fucking bum. He starts tweaking off TK's special supply as always. The rabies seemingly kicks in as Clan Bros continues to go off the rails.
And then under lock and key. Yeah, he did.
I was like, I'm not gonna hold y'all. I didn't really fully pay attention to this garbage. I went through the worst by actually fully watching the Revolution main event. I was playing my game. I was just looking over every now and then to see if some dumb shit was happening. The inmate's offense is some of the worst, fakest shit I have ever seen. He wrestles like a cross-faded hobo jumped up on X. That is the best way for me to describe how much I hate how he wrestles. Deathmatch, indie, Nick Gage garbage. Fuck that. Moxley gets hungry for some chocolate, so he starts to take a bite out of Swerve. Complete horseshit. Complete horseshit that's happening on my monitor. He busts him open and starts sucking on his blood like a vampire. I knew this shit was gonna be nasty. Nasty indie shit. I knew this was gonna be fucking slow and boring. I mean, it's the usual Moxley match garbage. Complete dog shit. Boring as fuck. I could go to NXT and find a shit ton of matches better and better put together than this fuckery that I was witnessing. He keeps biting Swerve. He kisses him, then bites him.
Again.
I'm like, what, does he taste good, nigga? Or do you like Swerve? Like, what the fuck was I watching? I didn't understand what the fuck I was watching. I was in disbelief how bad this shit was. Nana tries to convince interferes to like not attack Swerve with the briefcase, but she clocks him with it. Arkham inmate RKO's interferes. Fuck yeah, fuck her. But the inmate kicks out of his own finisher. I was like, is this a tables, ladders, chairs match? Is this an Extreme Rules match? Or is this a straight up wrestling match? The fuck am I watching? This degenerated from a normal world title match to a no holds barred match. I swear to God. They changed the stipulation halfway through the fucking match. The inmate grabs a ladder, as I said before. They changed the stipulation without us knowing. More back scratching. Why does every Moxley match
On the page of Mox, just ripping the skin off the back. Turning the tables.
contain the same indie-rific bullshit every single fucking time? The fucking challenger always does death match bullshit Moxley does. It's the same match every fucking time. It's filth. Again, this is an advertised normal World Heavyweight Championship match, and it's turned into a no-hold-barred match. He stomps Clan Bros to the audience table, announce table, does Swerve. Swerve ducks a chair for Clan Bros, and the ref gets clipped. Hangman arrives, but gets attacked. The cock riders, the dick riders attack him. The Hangman fights back and dead-eyes the inmate. So he helps Swerve. Don't forget that when we go into the Dynamite review. He's helping Swerve Strickland against the Dick Riders. Black Ops pull up to beat back the Dick Riders. So I was like, oh wow, they're really setting up Swerve's potential victory, huh? There's no way they're gonna fuck this up, huh? I was like, how the fuck are they gonna mess this up? The crowd goes crazy for Swerve finally about to dethrone the Arkham inmate, but the Dung Cocks return and cost Swerve Strickland the championship by lynching him and giving him the EVP trigger allowing the Arkham inmate to retain. By far, the worst ending to any wrestling match I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. This main event was garbage. Tony, you had one job. You had one goal, one mission objective, get the title off Moxley. Get the title off. The majority of the AEW fandom doesn't care about the storyline. It makes no damn sense. It's illogical. At first, I had some promise, but now it makes zero sense. It's idiotic. It is foolish. It is retarded. Everyone in the Dick Rider sucks. Ebo Hairball useless sucks. No one cares about him. He's never going to get over. Ravioli is pathetic. Pac-Man is now pathetic. Marina interferes, can't wrestle. She can't cut a promo. She's not believable. She sucks. And the Arkham inmate is killing the company. I have never seen such low interest in AEW than I have seen with this match. The ending of this match was so bad. The majority of the fandom revolted and criticized this garbage. This is fucking trash. I told y'all he's going to retain to All In. He's not losing the belt. You buried Swerve. You had two white EVP dickheads come back, fuck over the black talent, and had the fucking skinhead nigga pin him. Why should I care about Swerve Strickland? For what? So we can have Swerve and Hangman unite against the young cucks, the dunk cucks? Who wants to see that? That makes no fucking sense. I don't understand why. Again, I already let out all my rage in my previous video. I don't understand. What is Tony, is Moxley have him by the balls? Is that what's going on? What's going on here? Why is he still champion? Why? I hate AEW television now because of this boring, it's boring. It's not interesting. It makes no sense. The sickos keep claiming it makes sense and I don't get it. But they can't fucking explain to me what this bullshit is. You can't. You can't. That's why you block me on Twitter like a little pussy. Because I asked you, explain this garbage to me. You can't do it. He is the worst world champion I've ever seen. This match is a 0 out of 10. 0. Garbage. Garbage. Finish. It's insulting. If you are an AEW fan, I would view this match as very insulting. Very insulting to my intelligence and disrespectful. Swerve is over. He's a huge top baby face. And this is what you do to him? This is what makes people not believe in baby faces. And not only was this the garbage ending to this entire pay-per-view, Swerve, and I like Swerve, but like a fool, instead of ending the show right, sending the audience home happy, he instead starts to shit on Booker T and says, fuck Booker T. Oh! Why? You just lost one of the biggest matches of your career. You lost. If you would have won the world title, I would have understood. But you lost, brother. And instead of talking about how you're gonna get back to the world title, how you're gonna beat Moxley's ass, get your revenge on the Bucks, and become the top champ we all know you have the capabilities of being, you use that energy to hate on another brother when Booker T already squashed this shit. Why? Why do you care? This is why this company's ass backwards right now, saying fuck Booker T. Why? What does that accomplish? What does that obtain? Of course, Sicko's gonna ride with that because they hate WWE, even though Booker T has done so much for the business. Booker T has done so much for black men in the business, breaking barriers, the shit he has accomplished, paved the way for people like Swerve to be able to perform. Again, very disrespectful, all because of that DJ Vlad bullshit. I hate seeing brothers fight like this, man. And Booker T handled it in jest, and he pretty much said, I'm not engaging with this niggatry. Swerve's trying to cause a nigga moment, I'm not doing it. Have a good career, brother. Disappointing. This company's fucking in the dumps. Fuck AEW. With that ending right there, fuck AEW. This pay-per-view. Most of the matches did not need to be on the goddamn pay-per-view. Most of the matches had zero story going into it. I did not give a fuck. And this main event might have been the worst ending to any AEW pay-per-view I've ever seen. Where do we go from now? Where do we go now, sickos? Tell me. Tell me. What's next? Ospreay gonna win the Owen? Is he gonna challenge Moxley? Is he gonna beat Moxley? I don't think so, because I heard Darby's gonna start climbing that fucking mountain. He's gonna start climbing Mount Everest next month in June. And I read it takes 2 months for you to climb Mount Everest. So he ain't finna be back till August, and All In is in July. My guess is that the Arkham inmate will retain at All In. Well, I can't wait to see ticket sales for that. Ooh, wow, I can't wait. And Jon Moxley is in the main event of All In. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. And I think at Wrestle Dream is when Darby is gonna come back, heal up from his climb, if he doesn't pass away, by the grace of God, knocking on wood, and he will take the title from Moxley. So Moxley more likely is gonna have a year-long reign. And I heard that they plan for Moxley to have a long-ass reign. How long? I don't fucking know, and I don't fucking care. Kill this goddamn storyline, please. I can't. No one can convince me or explain to me why this shit is good and why it's working. I don't want to rage anymore. I don't want to get angry over how they buried Swerve. I don't want to get angry at how fucking boring and disgusting the match is, constant biting, garbage. Moxley's matches fucking suck. They suck. They all suck. It's not interesting to me. He's garbage. In ring, he sucks. And you got this nigga as world champion. He's killing his credibility. Most of the IWC can't stand this motherfucker. He's killing the goddamn show. I don't care. Oh, the ratings are at the 600,000s. Yet you can't beat NXT. Moxley is your world champion, and you can't beat the developmental program, even when NXT has shitty ratings. Garbage, man. My hope and faith in AEW is gone. This was the opportunity, this was the chance to do right, to do better, to improve the program, to improve the product. Swerve was world champ, Swerve, Hangman, All In, there it is. But Tony chose to listen to Clan Bros. It shows you, I don't think Tony gives a fuck about AEW. He loves Clan Bros, that's his boy. He loves him some Clan Bros, he's gonna listen to him, and I can't wait to see this company deteriorate and deteriorate. Y'all niggas worrying about passing WCW when he should be worrying about keeping the company around longer than 2027. And you got the Young Cucks back. Why did the Young Cucks help the Arkham inmate retain his title when they're the ones that ran away from the Dick Riders? I'm not gonna go into that this review. I'm gonna rage about that in my Dynamite review, where we really can dissect and find out the reason why the Young Bucks helped the Arkham inmate. Because I know what you're wondering, Jordan, makes no sense. They literally ran away from the Dick Riders because they were scared of them, and they beat up Brandon Cutlet, the little friend. Why would they ever want to help the Dick Riders? We're gonna get to that in the Dynamite review, to be continued, my niggas. Get up out of here, like, subscribe, favorite, road to 100,000 subscribers, get to 150 likes. We get to 150 likes, I will review the next Ring of Honor pay-per-view. God help me, so help me God, man. I might die. I might legitimately pass away by the time I'm done reviewing that shit, because we're probably gonna get Chris Jericho versus the Bandit too. I'm getting out of here. Got a lot of videos to record, got videos to edit. I'm out. Hit the outro. Fuck this pay-per-view, and fuck AEW, and fuck Dean Clan Bros, the Arkham inmate.